Be mindful of who you associate with and who you surround yourself with, because they are a direct reflection of you. Now, I know you heard that before. You probably heard it from your mama. But if she didn't tell you, don't worry, because we're going to discuss it today. Let's get it. Five people to stay away from or stop associating with on your journey to happiness, freedom, and prosperity. Like I said before in a previous video, not only are there some habits you're going to have to change, but there are also people you're going to have to stop associating with. I know it's tough, you don't want to hear it, but your boy is here for you. I'm looking out for you because I want you on this journey. I want you on this road to happiness and freedom and prosperity with me. I don't want to be by myself. I don't want to talk to myself all the time. It's hard enough talking to a camera. So we're going to talk about 5 people you have to stop associating with, talking to, and being around if you want to get to that ultimate destination. Person number 1, the frenemy. You know this person. Don't act like you don't. Don't look at me like that. You know the frenemy. Hopefully you're not the frenemy in this situation, in this scenario. Who is the frenemy, Joe? The frenemy is the person who seems like they're your friend, but deep down inside, they're really not. The frenemy, they like to keep tabs on you. They're very slick about it too. You won't even notice it. Yo, what's going on, man? I haven't heard from you in a while. Well, dude, you haven't heard from me in a while because you haven't checked up on me. I was the last person to check up on you. They are very, very slick about keeping tabs on you. They want to make sure that you're never getting ahead of them. They're your competitor. They're really not your friend. They see you as competition. They see you as a measuring stick because they really don't want you to get ahead of them. And they secretly brag too about things that just randomly come out of the blue. Phew, I just bought that house the other day. Well, I spent about 500 stacks on it. Seriously though, they randomly brag about things, not to make themselves look better or they're happy about their accomplishment, but it's really to make you feel bad and to make you seem or feel like what you have is very insignificant. And they're always subtly knocking you down, taking little jabs at you. Man, what's going on? You still driving the same car we drove in college? What's up with that, baby? I thought you were making some real money on that job. Yo, what's going on? Did you just wear that shirt 2 weeks ago? The frenemy. Stay away from this person. You may very well like them. It's cool. You probably have some real genuine love for them. But you have to understand that they might not necessarily feel the same way about you. And I know it's a tough pill to swallow. But if you want to grow into the person that you're destined to become, you have to have real, authentic people by your side. So you're going to have to get rid of that frenemy and get some real deal friends that have your back. Number 2, the second person you need to stay away from, steer clear of this person while you're on your journey to becoming the person you're destined to be. Get excited because it's happening this year. Is you need to stay away from that toxic coworker. Stay away from Gossiping Gary. Stay away from Brown-Nosed Barbara. Stay away from Karen the Complainer. I know that was so easy to talk about Karen. Karens are having it really tough in 2020. But know this, if your name is Karen, you're watching this video. But stay away from that toxic coworker. You know who I'm referring to. That coworker who's, when they enter the building, the whole energy in the atmosphere absolutely changes. And they start complaining. They start gossiping and they start backbiting. They want to know what's going on. They have information about every single person that works there. And they're never really productive at what they do either. And see, negative people, they love to be surrounded by other negative people. Misery loves company. So they want to make sure that they aren't the only person that is miserable at their job site. So, but you can't feed into that. Stay away from that toxic person. I know one toxic person can ruin an entire environment, but if you stay positive, and your colleagues see that positivity, they'll start to feed off of it as well. And eventually, that toxic person that's in your work environment, they'll leave. But it's going to be uncomfortable for maybe a few months or maybe even a year. But don't feed into the negativity and don't become that toxic person. They're going to try to bite you. They're like a vampire. They bite you, you become the vampire. Don't do that. Don't feed into that. You're on the journey to happiness, freedom, and prosperity. And these are the people you have to eliminate from your life. So get rid of that toxic coworker and you be the beacon of positivity at your job site. Number 3, we're moving right along. The third person that you need to stay away from is the main character. And no, I'm not talking about Leonardo DiCaprio or Will Smith. You know who I'm talking about. That person who, no matter what the situation is, for some reason, it always ends up being about them. You name the situation. It could be raining outside and you can be like, oh man, you see that? It's about to rain. Didn't even bring my umbrella. Oh man, it's about to rain? Dang, I just got my car washed. Why does this always happen to me? I don't have my umbrella. I just got my car washed. Man, I seem like, this is ridiculous. Why is it about, didn't it just rain last week? As a matter of fact, when I went down to Florida, I was going to the beach and you know what I'm talking about. I really went in right there, but it always ends up being about them. This person, man, they would take your story from you. You could be telling a story about something casual. You going to the grocery store and you looking for eggs and they sold out, and all of a sudden they're telling a story about how they went to the grocery store and tried to find eggs and they were sold out. You're like, whoa, how did we get here? I thought I was the one that initiated the conversation. The main character, it's always about them. They always have to have the shine. Everything ends up going around their world. Stay away from this person. We don't need any more main characters. There are enough. You need some real supporting actors out there. People who really have your back. Number 4. This may hurt because we're at this time of the year. You're hearing about it. The politics person. You know the politics person. They blame every single thing that's wrong in the world on the other political party. Those dadgum Democrats, those liberals, I'm sick of them. Oh, it's the conservatives. They don't want anybody to have anything. Political person. Stay away from them. They're always watching the news channel and they're just completely brainwashed into believing every single thing they see on TV. And it's a hot button issue. And more times than not, a political conversation or discussion or debate, some discourse, boy, it goes off the tracks really, really quickly. And it can become very uncomfortable if you're witnessing it, or for some reason, hopefully not, you got pulled into the conversation. You at work, you're like, whoa, I'm just trying to drink my coffee. I didn't even watch the debate last night. I don't even know who's running. Who does? The political person. Stay away from them. More times than not, if they're out there sharing that type of information who a lot of people perceive to be as personal, more times than not, there's someone you don't want to associate with. So if they come up to you, they start spewing off those politics and that rhetoric, peace out. No parts of it. The 5th person you need to stay away from, get away to the left, is the crisis actor. Crisis actor? You know that crisis actor. Everything is the end of the world as we know it. No matter what happened, it cannot get any worse than this. No, I can't believe this happened to me. There's no way I'm gonna get over this. Just got over it last week. It's all good, I promise you. As a matter of fact, I literally the same thing just happened to me. It's okay. But you can't feed into the crisis actor because they are looking for an audience. It doesn't matter how many times you talk them off the ledge, and I'm sure that you have probably talked them off the ledge several times. It doesn't matter. Some people just love being in a state of crisis. They always feel like something wrong is going on in their life. And it's something much deeper than that. So what I'm saying is, if you're not a trained professional, then don't try to help them. Try to refer them out. Try to do something, get someone else involved. But there are just some people out there that are always in a state of crisis. It seems like something is always going on with them. And we're not dismissing that. We're not making fun of that. It's serious. But you can't get so caught up into that, because it would drain all of your energy. And all of a sudden you become a crisis actor. And we got two people we have to talk off the ledge. And we don't have enough negotiators to go around to get you guys off the ledge. Stay away from that crisis actor. So there you have it. 5 people you need to stay away from on your journey to happiness, freedom, and prosperity. Get away from them. If they're not serving you, you can't save every single person. And if you lose some people on this journey, it's all good. The universe is working itself out for you. There will be new people to replace those people with. You will get a friend. You will get a real colleague. You will get a person who's not selfish. You will get a person who's not always in a state of crisis. And you will get people who aren't always about them. Stumble my words, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So there may be moments in your life when you're transitioning. You're going through a season because you're on that lane. You're on that road to greatness, and you're going to lose some people along the way. Do not panic. Do not get sad. Do not think that it's the end of the world. Don't become a crisis actor. God is just moving things around, moving people out of your life and putting new people in your life to mold you and get to that place that you're going, and that get you to that place that you're destined to be at. So stay away from these people. I hope I did not offend you if you are one of these people. But if you recognize that you're one of these people, that's very good. You can change. Be a real friend. It's okay. Don't be so negative at work. We need more positive people at work. Listen, work is already hard enough. And a lot of people, man, they just want to get in, do what they're supposed to do it well, and go home. They don't want to be involved in that drama. So don't add drama to the workplace. Don't always think it's about you. And don't always think everything is a big deal when it's really not. Things can work out. I'm Joseph. This is You versus Life. Hit that subscribe button right now. Hit the notification bell. Leave a thumbs up. You know what to do. You're on YouTube. Everyone literally says the same thing. If this video did something for you, then share it. I'll see you guys next time. Happiness, freedom, and prosperity. We out.